What up, everybody? Happy Turkey Day. I knew it's a little late for pumpkins, but the old K team needed to come out today. I found it's the only place I could find that was open. What trail is this? This is way better than all the other shit. Let's go with that. Oh, about ripped my arm out of the socket. Not good, but my arms cost too much money for that shit. Oh, actually found something that's kind of interesting. It's another day at Carolina Adventure World. It's one of those days where it's like either you don't ride or you ride somewhere you're not particularly fond of. I'd rather ride somewhere that I'm not real excited about riding than not ride at all. This place got in trouble with, it's either the Army Corps of Engineers or DHEC. I mean, it might be the same thing, I don't know. But they, there's a creek that runs through this facility at the backside, and I guess a lot of the four-wheeler bros, 18? I'm guessing a lot of the four-wheeler bros were kind of disregarding trail, like things to stay out of the creek. Is this a trail? What is this? There's something there, but I'm not following that shit into oblivion. They don't maintain any of the single track out here. They maintain what they make money doing, which is getting quads and 4x4s to come out here. But that kind of shot him in the foot because the guys in those quads were down in the creek, and like conservation waterways and stuff like that, you can't mess with the waterway, and they had a permit to go through it but not to be in it all the time. And these guys were like wallowing down in the mud pit. So a lot of this place is, I'll come across a couple barriers every once in a while, and that's what it is. I think this is the thing that just came up. They have a little dirt bike only section, and that was my main draw of coming here today. I want to go around and do a couple hammer rides through their dirt bike only section. Call it training. These trails are more similar to anything else. For next season, I gotta be, I gotta get in shape. And I've been spending all my free time with the baby not being in shape, so this is gonna be a struggle. Like, just normal life update crap. The baby's doing great. Growing up, like everybody says, growing up way too fast. She's growing up way too fast. But it's fun to watch her grow up. It's fun to watch her do new stuff. And I have a new job. Been there for a couple months now. It's second shift, which is nice for like childcare. But as far as actually being able to like spend time with my wife and hang out with the baby, I don't get to do a lot of that anymore. And it's kind of annoying, because I like both of those people. But also, we are in the process of buying a house right now. And I think it's next week we close. And let me tell you about a fucking stressful process that is. We spend all of our, not all of our time, but it's just, it seems like so much of our time finding paperwork and doing some task for this house to sell. We're not doing all the work, that's why we have a realtor, but it's still like, I feel like we're doing a lot of it. And then they're saying, then it's so expensive because it comes out and like, we're going to make quite a bit of money on our house because it was a foreclosure, and we'll have that was fun. Our house was the house we're in now was a foreclosure. And so we're moving into a newer house, bigger house, better for the baby, our dogs, all that stuff. Better neighborhood because we kind of live in the hood now. But man, what a stressful process. Part of making all that money that we're going to be able to do is we're going to have essentially no debt other than like minor stuff, like I've got a student loan and my wife's got a car. But if you know anything about debt, being under 30 and those being the only debt you have is pretty good. They must have just come out and graded this. These trails, man, flat and loose, like your mom. So yeah, buying a house, we're finally through the whole process, and it's just, I will say it was a better process than the last time when we first bought our house, because the guy who was selling us our house was not interested because we weren't like super high expense. Like, he wasn't going to make a ton of money, he's only going to make a couple grand off us. I am lost. I'll come up here? I came up here. I may have come up here, I don't know. I can't tell, I can't see any tracks.